Resigned. I will not be pushed, filed, stamped, indexed, briefed, debriefed, or numbered. My life is my own. I resign.
Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. This is where it begins, folks, at your front door when you become license free like Inspector C. This is what happens at your front door. After letters have come into your door, and eventually they will come to visit you. And of course, if you have a camera bell like this, it helps you know who it is when they do come. Like I say, if they come to your door, this is where it begins, at your front door, no other place. They will try and get into your property if they can. They will try and make you sign the scanner. They will try various other things and try to sell you a license, because that's all they are. These salesmen. They're not anybody of any authority. They're not even traffic wardens' powers. They've got no powers of entry whatsoever without a search warrant which they get from a magistrate. Like I say, it's all documented here on my channel for you, so that if you're new, obviously I would try to explain to you that I don't want to see any more fines at the front door. No more fines on your front door. That's why I'm doing these videos, so that it's all documented on my channel. And if they come to my house, I will certainly let you know. Now, it's obviously been over a good 17 months, no, 15 months now. Coming into June now, that's nearly 6 months. Last year, April, I had 17 letters from them. And of course, it's all various letters which are just junk mail. Because I've told them before, on several occasions, I don't require a license at this address. But of course, they just keep sending threat letters and threat letters. And eventually, in your area, they'll send out BBC, what they call, not enforcement officers, but they call them goons, because they have got no intelligence whatsoever. They don't know, well, they're supposed to be trained, but they don't know the public don't want a TV license anymore. And of course, they try and use all ways of intimidation to get into your property if they can, and try and get you out and get some commission. That's all they're on. They're on commission. They're not paid. They're on commission of every sale they get. Anyway, like I say, that's the way they operate. But of course, all I'm concerned about is people knowing their rights and what they have to do at the front door. But this is where it begins. Forget about the letters. Throw the letters in the bin or send them back to sender. Just return them back to Darlington. That's fine. But this is where it begins, at your front door. Now, obviously, with having the camera bell, it means then you're not a prisoner in your own property. If the camera bell rings and stuff, and you can see who it is wherever you are, if it's linked to your phone and stuff like that, you know who it is. If it's the BBC enforcement salespeople, you can avoid them, and they don't like it because they also know they're being filmed, and of course they don't like that. So, as I say, so it's a bit of a deterrent for yourself to have this camera put up. I mean, you can get them pretty cheap now. I mean, around £50–60, and they're quite simple to operate, and put them on your front door and stuff like that. And it does help with the situation when they come. They'll see the camera in front of them, they know that they're being filmed, and it does put them off, and it's less intimidating for you. What happens? Well, like I said, you know your rights, you know what you have to do. They've got no right of entry to your property unless they've got a search warrant. But if they don't want to get a search warrant, they're not going to bother with that. But however, if they do, you could call the police out as well. You could just bring the police out if you wanted to. and make sure everything's done legally. And the police will just sit there, just let them ask you a few questions. That's all they do. So there's no threat if they say to you, oh, I have to get the police and all this lot. Don't worry about the police, they're not interested. They've got other things to worry about than TV licensing. Anyway, as I said, I'll update anything on my channel. Thanks again if you subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below if it's helping people, especially people who are new to it. It's when you stop paying your TV licence, you'll get the letters, of course, and they are intimidated, threatening, and sort of £1,000 fines and all the rest of it. And because I've been doing this for 10 years now, I've not got any fines at all at the moment, anyway. And if I do get fined, I will be going to jail and I won't pay anyway. So I'll be filming from jail next probably if I do get fined or whatever. But I don't want to see anybody get fined at your front door. No fines on the front door. If you know what to say, know your rights, and know what you've got to do, because this is where it starts, here. Forget about the letters, but once they come to your door, that's when they start. And once they come to your door, they've got a scanner, and they'll try and make you sign that, but do not sign the scanner. Do not sign the scanner whatsoever. Anyway, like I said, there's a few things you need to know if you're new, like I say, because I've been saying this for several years now on my channel. My channel's getting up to 2,000 subscribers. Thanks you all for your support on the channel. And of course, pass it on to anybody who's new, who's thinking about cancelling your TV licence. Because if everybody sticks together, like the Royal Mail, this intimidation from the BBC for people who stop paying will end, because the public, it's you out there, the public, who can stop this. Nobody else, but you out there, the public. By just saying, no thank you, we don't want these letters that will stop in 2027 when this new charter comes up. And that's what my goal is on this channel, to stop this happening to people. Letters of intimidation, threats and everything else at your front door. That's what it's all about, folks. So I hope you subscribe if you wish. Leave your comments, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one, hopefully, and see what happens in the next few weeks. If they do come to the door, my front door, the threat to come to my door May the 14th, which is a couple of days ago, 10 days ago, they've not arrived. So there it shows you, it's all documented here for you, to see how stupid this is, and then I don't want to see anybody get fined. Anyway, thanks again. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye now. Bye.